What's up, guys? It's Gio, and welcome back to Wednesday's episode number 2 of our Pokemon Diamond Randomizer Nuzlocke that we're doing here on the channel. In the last episode, we basically completed all the pre-game stuff, I guess you would call it, and then got to where we need to choose our starter, and I asked you guys what starter we should choose. There we go. Now my controller's working. I can move now. This is a good thing for the continuation of the Let's Play. Anyway, I asked you guys what starter we should choose. I got Trident saying Shedinja right here. I don't think anybody answered Growlithe, and then somebody answered Staryu. I believe it was Sprite Chaser Z, and I think I'm going to roll with Staryu. And here's why. Sprite Chaser Z made some pretty good points about why Staryu should be chosen. He talked about like its move pool. He talked about how it won't die early on. He talked about how it's reliable. It gets Surf, so we don't have to like pick up an extra Pokemon for Surf. And really, like, I really wanted to choose Growlithe, but Staryu does make a lot of sense, and Shedinja is... If Shedinja wasn't awful, I would choose it. Anyway, so we're gonna roll with Staryu right here, and take on these Starlies. Alrighty. Hello, Alright, Staryu, you got Tackle. We got this. We're gonna take this thing out. Because if Starly had like Wing Attack or something, and we lost our lock just straight out the gate, that'd be pretty embarrassing. Anyway, your Pokemon totally rocked, but mine was way tougher than yours. They were other people's Pokemon though, but we had to use them. They won't mind, will they? Oh, there's the briefcase. The professor would have been furious if I lost it. Huh? Oh no! Did you use the Pokemon in here? You did! Oh my gosh, what's the professor gonna say? This is not good. I'll take this briefcase for now. Uh-oh, we done goofed. What was that all about? I don't know what's going on. Geo, let's get out of here. My Pokemon got hurt from that battle. If we get attacked by another Pokemon, we might be in trouble. Well, you are a scrub Trident. Anyway, you go ahead. I know we have to go return these Pokemon. They're not ours. But I want to spend a little more time with this little guy. Alright, so you already know it's going to be a great episode of Pokemon Diamond when I just can't read right out the gate. Anyway, hey, it's those people. Is that old guy staring at us? Heard from Dawn that you used our Pokemon. Let me see them, please. Staryu and Turtwig. I see. That's how it is. Dawn, I'm going back to my lab. Yes, Professor, please wait for me. I think you should visit our lab later. Okay, see you. Okay, bye, LOL. What was that craziness about? I mean, if he was angry, he could have just yelled at us or whatever, and he didn't want the Pokemon back. Geo, we should go home, too. Alrighty. What's up, dear? Wow, I can't believe that happened to you. Am I ever glad that you and both Trident are unharmed? The professor you mentioned is most likely Professor Rowan of Sand Gym Town. I've heard that he is well known for his studies on Pokemon. I hear he's also quite intimidating. Geo, I think you need to visit him in Sand Gym Town. You need to properly explain why you had no choice but to use his Pokemon. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll understand. Geo, I know, put these on. Received a pair of running shoes. Gotta go fast. Sonic! Anyway, going to Sand Gym Town is like an adventure, right? With those running shoes, you can go to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. Press the B button. It's pretty nifty. Alright, we out here balling. See me in the streets. Or the hallways if you gotta go to school this time of year. And I gotta go to school this time of year. Anyway, so this is a Rhyhorn. We're just gonna run because the lock hasn't officially started. So we can come back and scoop up these Pokemon later if that is what we want. But I just want to kind of see what our options for encounters are here. The first of which, we have a Combee here. We also have a Rhyhorn. So those are two kind of pretty solid choices. We'll see what else. Okay, there's also another Rhyhorn right here. So hopefully we can scoop up a Rhyhorn because that would actually give us pretty good synergy because while it does stack grass weaknesses, it allows us to sponge electric type attacks aimed at Staryu if that is what we need to do. I'm talking about this like it's super competitive, but it's not. Oh, there you are. Please, come with me. The professor is waiting. Alrighty. This is it. Our Pokemon Research Lab. Let's go. Thud. What the? Oh, it's you, Geo. That old guy, he's not scary so much as he is totally out there. Oh, it doesn't matter, Geo. I'm out of here. See you later. Wow. What was that? Your friend there sure seems to be really impatient. That's right, Trident, you are impatient. No, just kidding. Well, anyway, let's go inside. Finally, you've come. Geo, was it? Let me see your Pokemon again. Well, you've made your Pokemon evolve What? Alrighty then, I'll give you that Staryu as a gift. Now, that is yours. Would you like to give it a nickname? Yes, I would. What nickname? Whoa, I dropped my controller there. You guys probably heard me freak out or something. Anyway, I'm not quite sure what nickname I want to give this Staryu. Because Patrick is pretty generic. It wouldn't necessarily be the savior like we had in Emerald. Don't, please, for the love of God, don't go back and watch that Nuzlocke. That one was terrible. It wouldn't be the Tentacruel savior who we got in Emerald. Let's see, what other stuff is stars? Let me think. Stars, Amistar, not Omastar, Amistar. I think I'm gonna name you Dipper. And the reason being for this, some of you will probably know why, but, like, when you look up at ye old sky above our heads and it is not falling, there are, like, constellations and whatnot, and, like, the Big Dipper is just a pretty easy one. Okay. I see that you're happy with that nickname? Your friend tried it and told me what happened to the lake. Heard you battled very well, despite it being your first time. And, from what I can see, there is a growing bond between you and that Pokemon, though it is still young. That's why I would like to entrust you with this Staryu. I'm so glad you're kind towards your Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to... Oh, I just can't say it. Let's move to the main topic. There's something I want you to do for me. My name is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want you to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokedex. This is what I wish of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data? Yep, JK. I just want your starter, dude. Good answer. I got the Pokedex. I just want your starter, though. That Pokedex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Geo, I ask you to go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. I've got one, too. When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 60 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with Pokemon. Now, you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. Actually, there's only 493. That is not countless. Rowan, stop lying to me. That means there are just as many thrills waiting out there for you. Now go. Geo, your grand adventure begins right now. The Pokemon that I used for the first time was a Chimchar. If you would have chosen Chimchar at the lake, we'd have the same Pokemon right now. Not that it matters, but anyways, I'm Dawn. I also have the Professor add pages to the Pokedex, so in a sense, I'm just like you. I just got a little head start on you, that's all. I'll be very happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you, Geo. Oh, but since you got Chimchar, does that mean I get to just face stomp you with Staryu later in the game? Because that'd be pretty cool. Alright. Okay, Geo, I'll act as your mentor. I don't need no mentor, and I am the Pokemon Master. I've got a little bit more experience than you as a trainer, and as the professor's assistant. Okay, follow me. Alright, blah, 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 blah. We're just going to super speed through this stuff, because I'm sure most of you guys know what is happening right here, and if you don't, how did you find this video? Like, honestly? Alright. No, I don't need to let my family know that I'm leaving. Anyway, so she's just gonna wait for us to run in here. I'm actually gonna buy Pokeballs if I have any money yet, so that we can technically begin our lock. I'm gonna buy 10 Pokeballs, and then I'm gonna scoop up 3 potions, and the reason that I bought 10 Pokeballs is because I would technically have 11 balls to work with, as... Don't take that out of context. I would technically have 11 Pokeballs to work with since you do scoop up a Premier Ball, but anyway, the lock has started, and our first encounter is a Rhyhorn, which is really cool. I'm really glad we ended up getting Rhyhorn, because it's a cool Pokemon. You don't often see it in locks, and actually, this is bad. This is really bad. We're going to throw a Pokeball right now and hopefully catch this thing. No! Stop, Rhyhorn. Stop. Yes. Okay, the lock was almost over right there. Anyway, so Rhyhorn's data was added to the Pokedex. Rhyhorn, the Spikes Pokemon. Its body is clad in a thick hide, and its tackles topple buildings. Unfortunately, it is not smart. Aww, just look at Rhyhorn. He's like, oh man, I'm not very smart. Anyway, so Rhyhorn. What are we gonna name Senior Rhyhorn here? I kind of want to name you Stegosaurus or Triceratops. I could also name you Godzilla because your tackles topple buildings. Oh boy, sorry. I really apologize for that. Like, that was one of those where I was like reaching down to mute my mic, but I couldn't mute my mic fast enough and ended up sneezing right in your guys' faces. I may edit that out. Anyway. What can we name him? We're just gonna go ahead and name Godzilla here. Where's our G? Where's our G? If it was like a QWERTY layout, that'd be a lot easier to type. Okay. G O D Z A L L A, spelling with Geo. If you guys have enjoyed this episode of Spelling with Geo, please make sure to leave a like. It's really just episode worth for something on the channel. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, so we are going to run over to this area and scoop up an encounter here because I want to try to get a good range of encounters early in the game. And our first encounter here is a Bidoof, so pretty meh if I do say so myself. We are probably not going to use said Bidoof, as he's just tackling us. That's actually pretty obnoxious. We're going to switch out to Godzilla because you're going to do 1 damage. Yep, called it. So I'm just going to throw a Pokeball right here. And we get Bidoof. So in the spirit of catching Bidoofs, we're naming this useless because it is likely going to be useless for the entirety of the lock. In Volt White, it literally lasted a grinding montage. Wow, that was a really bad voice crack. That was a quality voice crack right there. But it lasted an entirety of a grinding montage in Volt White. So anyway, we got useless. So we're gonna run back home now. We've already scooped up 2 encounters, and then we are going to talk to our ma'am. Alrighty. So super speed through these texts. Oh wait. Oh no. Alright, sweet. I got a journal, which is pretty useless. But now I will be able to finally just run around on my own and not have to be bothered with this, which is pretty cool. Oh my goodness, stop. Please. Alright, so she's going to give me a town map, right? Yes. No, it's a parcel. I think it has a town map in it. I may be just getting the town map thing confused with what happens in Black and White and Black White 2. But anyways. It's pretty cool that they give you the running shoes at the start of the game, because then you can go like super fast and you don't have to wait around for stuff. Particularly in some games like Fire Red and Leaf Green, where they're like, "What guys, what if we gave them the running shoes once they beat Brock? Because like you should only be able to run when you beat the first gym. That's a qualification right there." Anyway, so we're going to box useless for the moment because useless really is going to be useless. But yeah, but we're probably not going to use useless at all unless we need an HM slave, which is probably what we're going to end up using it for. So that's pretty cool. We at least got a utility Pokemon first. Anyway, we're going to come over here and we're going to speed through all this text because it's pretty irrelevant if I do say so myself. There's not really much we need to do with it. So she also found a Bidoof, so ha! And, yes, we know how to catch a Pokemon. We are competent. Okay, I'm gonna sneeze again, so you guys watch Dawn just do nothing, okay? Oh my goodness, that was a gargantuan sneeze. Anyway, so she's talking about why it's great to catch Pokemon, and we've already caught Pokemon, so that's pretty cool. And she gives us 5 more Pokeballs. That is also really handy. So, she needs to get going. Bye-bye-bye. And we can now grab another encounter. Oh. No way! Oh! Alright, so we have power straight out the gate. And Godzilla may be getting replaced. I'm not quite sure yet, but we're just going to spam Pokeballs. We don't get it, and it uses Sand Attack. So I'm just going to go for a Horn Attack right here and hope we don't crit it. But we missed, so it doesn't really matter. And he's just going to spam Sand Attack. Okay, good. We hit a Horn Attack, and now we're going to continue to throw Pokeballs at Gabite, and hopefully we can not lose and actually catch this Gabite, because that would be amazing. Because if you guys didn't know, Gabite or Garchomp got sent to Ubers in Gen 4 because it was just so incredible. So, like, this is a really powerful Pokemon we're looking at here, especially with its ability to go mixed. And we're actually running out of Pokeballs, so I'm going to switch to Big Dipper right here. And Big Dipper. And go for the tackle. Because that does some pretty good damage. And then we're going to switch back out into Godzilla and heal back up. And then we're going to throw more Pokeballs at this thing, because I really want this thing to join our team. That would give us like straight power out the gate. So anyways, he's just going to spam Sand Attack. You're being pretty obnoxious, Goodbye. Just stay in the Pokeball. Just stay in the... If I don't catch this thing, I'm going to be very upset with myself. Because this is like giving us the golden keys to win the Nuzlocke. I'm going to go for Horn Attack one more time and hope I don't crit. Okay, sweet. So, we have 5 more Pokeballs and a Premier Ball. And this thing is just not staying in. It's on, like, 3 health. Sweet. Okay, so we got Gabite, which is amazing. Gabite's data was added to the Pokedex. Gabite, the cave Pokemon. There's a long-held belief that medicine made from its scales will heal even incurable illnesses. Alrighty, what are we gonna name this thing? I'm gonna name this thing Darude, because once upon a time I saw a meme called the Darude Sandstorm meme, and then somebody posted a picture that was like, oh, it was a Garchomp and it was using Sandstorm and it was nicknamed Darude because, like, you guys know, like, Darude Sandstorm gets spammed in the comments. And there's also Rhydons here. That's pretty lame. I wish I could have gotten a Rhydon, but I got a Gabite, so I'm not really complaining. So I think at this point we're going to box Godzilla, just because Godzilla is largely outclassed by Gabite, and if this was later in the game where I wanted to fill team slots, I would of course put it on the team, but right now that's just like not a top priority for me, and I would rather basically I would rather have a few Pokemon in the beginning so that I will be over-leveled at times rather than being under-leveled, because team synergy doesn't matter as much in the beginning. So we're going to grab our first battle right here. You're a Pokemon trainer? I'm happy to be a Pokemon trainer. Our eyes meet, so battle we must. This guy turned into Yoda right here. So he leads Starly as I lead Garchomp. I can't remember this thing's name. Gabite. Okay, he's just being... Wow, that did a lot. Oh my goodness. And Dipper doesn't have great defense either. Crap. Okay, hopefully... Oh my goodness, that does too much. Oh, we're gonna have to like heal spam our way through this. It's like the first battle and we're already getting ready to lose. I may end the episode off after this just because I'm gonna actually whoa, there's a crit. Anyway, so we end up taking that thing out. Thank God. Oh my goodness. So they're just hitting us up with straight power to begin. I better be able to run from this battle, or else I'm gonna get popped. So we are able to escape that battle right there, which is pretty cool. And then we're going to heal up, and I'm going to end off the episode because I'm probably going to do some grinding. Because grinding is good, and I don't want to get popped because I almost did right there. So anyway, if you guys did enjoy this episode, anyways, if you guys did enjoy this episode, please make sure to leave a like, as it really does help show support for the stuff that I'm doing here on the channel. Also, make sure to answer today's comment question in the video, which is, what is your guys' favorite pseudo-legend? Favorite pseudo-legend for me would probably be Dragonite, because I really like Dragonite. And the reason this is relevant is because Garchomp. Anyway, and with that, I urge you guys to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content. And with that, I'll catch you on the flip-flop.